no penalty catch Jacob Moore. I don't know also. Man City for na dey na omo ye.
Omo ye dey Man City for ye dey.
Omo match so mbo body by ni ase ni brebi aso omo ni abribi e na aso omo ya ma na to me so kakra.
Casillas.
Me and Power Benabao
pana no. Who shaky no. Na shaky.
I say me no. And now so what e kwan Madrid safa so consider this season now. Say I say every team there to me she go tie you. The Chelsea pen omo near you omo den kura omo to me she go.
Okay.
From the La Liga, Champions League, even the Copa del Rey, games are able to be anasi you consider good.
But so when you say a Real Madrid team is so the anchor finals or a finals team, a team or a cup team, and no, your monjeno, your much.
Now, Senka game no, and at the end, Senka return lega, and come with GD or Madrid Mupa. Come make doubt Real Madrid. So
first leg no Benabao, second leg no Etihad, then a mouse look. I
am Metaka Sasim. We say Madrid boss are 2 games now. Omoma correct performance back.
Okay.
Nabako so the
okay.
Intineno correct and nano ebe correct na na say nano be de
yes say nano ye Benabao de no intineno sha say Real Madrid e bo home na Benabao na bomba senya de bia usika no magnificent night me sure say who videos ahodo obe ya kire na Benabao ho no na as a true Madridista na ho popo de na
ehu de kakra bombe kakra the only time a Madrid ever bo game I say
say I want to no Man City team ni mo
Man City nyese misro ba ko misro team na
usro team na nkasa
team no
na say oni me be ya adwen say last season Real Madrid team no when ye chen last season ana oni me nya adwen
Fabi me no be ya adwen but na make say me on ade aye me fear no how I consider this season
oh okay
say
na Meletao kra
so ni ho
na Camavinga na be bo 3 and who's wrong? Camavinga versus Bernardo Silva.
Camavinga how to say Camavinga
okay.
Say Camavinga bebo even Camavinga airborne kran mo gidie wo mche sen ke bebo felon Mendy so ye fitter.
Okay.
Me je Camavinga di wo 3 honom e che sen ke bebo felon Mendy.
Okay.
So
now we say who Vinicius on Kyle Walker the bebo na. Say also nya
me Vinicius so.
Kyle Walker on your fit. Why is a Fernandino now? Or be fan ho. It means ro.
And American no be obeti get fan ho am ye nya bi. But I no mo de ne omo goals no ko boro ye de so because you consider do.
Some Man City so consider you. And now who is a
omo de na ya na e ba ko. Yeah,
I'm someone now consider the least number of goals in the Champions League.
So and then yeah, you will fear. We have to me ban no be say 2. Now no Jerona for echi. Film from. So and so now na mase
na moral form
na die
moral form
na die so wo bibia betimi aginjam kakra nka ne odom me because I no pay die nyampa my embre kakra my embre kakra pa ehu akam kakra en man kana me boa ehu kakra akam
and can person be our prediction crans and what so but senia ohun si pupu idie misro
na the level I consider goes me games ni bi pa
nti unye kutu ani sesi ade
kotu amejini na they make us consider no even though you consider but o make good saves
okay
in the third game now you know so say that na no o Sevilla pa Bastille we ni
they kubo ne omo di ehun agree
on when I know wa okura ka chem say Meletao sa kwotehwe
so Osasuna final Osatehwe biom I'm say you share go ni wie no sequence of play back Otehwe
na de ba kwa me say dwene wo say na Rudiger send obesi abo game no
say na Rudiger ni halad na me fa Rudiger ni agro Rudiger versus halad oba kire o say ni esimake halad
se ono ya kekra
no nipa na adwuma ne won ho ne Calvin De Bruyne na ode ne bottom no hono na me hu say David Alaba betimi aye adwuma bi wo wa ba Rudiger ne halad ne di anka mi suro kra
on say na ye
cover house hono one Jagrele she hono
wo ena ye ke na on gade bi
na misro menfa wo hu nu nsame misro
menfa ba wo ye so wo di ball no ma
but no kra wo mu ne say over 2 legs no 2 legs ni mienu nyina no penalties and they be decided.
Okay.
Yeah, penalties.
Oh, okay.
And what he had.
Okay.
Penalties ne it be decided what he had. Into you be sure more penalties. But in neno
and then maso match we hu da you.
Sir?
So Dana so omo bi etrewa no.
Nana. Mr. Den Audi in Ranajo. Odi supine kodaya na. Dabi ayadiani Audi in Ra enye we enye da.
Na udi bro also die.
Na say bro odi nana. Hebe den ha digest. Problem with the digestion. What's that? Also die basa. Ebe share Real Madrid 3-1 obeda ba.
Na mami.
Share we do ani die mu ye o. Vicky, good morning.
Good morning, Obi.
Open you bibia boko dia.
Me adom bibia e fine.
Okay, you be run game ni mo. Maxwell, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Obi.
Open you bibia boko dia.
Me adom bibia e fine.
Na ese basa form na ese form.
Ye ni hwe ye. Ye Obi bia e team na ese ye mani. Ye ni hwe ye Obi. Mo boy ye ntumi nya.
Omo say we can Pep na eba o.
Na Manchester kwa ntumi nya omo free ese Obi bia. Ye ni hwe ye Obi. Mo boy ye beba.
Okay. Kasila Zuberambo kakra onwo na wama Ghana mine asantima enya also emfaso high pure 95.7 Andy Casilas Rambo kakra na football dia asesa pa o enkano ye ka Galacticos na Real Madrid then so enkrofo bi describe free Saudi ho ba bi aba ajesia no Man City ni PSG no na tumi tuto akese then so Real Madrid ndi de bia no underdogs na ombesom sir, Mama Shasi through Maxwell. Real Madrid are winning Copa del Rey, for the very first time in a space of 9 years. So much back one weekend against Osasuna, Arisates Osasuna, a moral booster, Real Madrid.
Exactly.
Now, Man City bet me saw a best team in the world, especially in the Champions League. Exactly. And now over the 2 legs against Real Madrid because among their standards no. How will this game pan out? Quite Ben so and a Real Madrid best stop Man City team no. And a quite Ben so na Man City for no so best stop Rodrigo and Vinicius.
Well, Obi, thanks for the opportunity, but it's like this. Also, the main object for football is goal scoring. Enti Obi so be high ball na 2-2, 3-3. I am a game near day. Then game maybe a bear 0-0. Because goal in a bank or for start to say or more jubilate, what I say. And these teams have what it takes to give us goals. And goals now a better say 2 teams on the day. Doesn't matter how you play, who is better. Again, the Emma goal post cries are painting a white and they say it will be clear for you to see as a player from afar. And so what I'm trying to say is a goal scoring and 2 teams too almost share goals are. We are guaranteed excitement in the game today. You understand? Until the City Real Madrid will give us excitement.
Yeah.
But in boxing, you'll be a case of styles make fights. But all the back footballs were the same thing. Obi Albert to me asemi. Na me ma Sandy. Nandi asew. Obi say what you say. Ebi abeka aden Andy to me say na asemi. No wasan ababiem. No abesemi. Na me suma Sandy na Andy asew. Ningi na say styles. Styles be in America. In boxing is about offense and defense. Football is about offense and defense. Because 11 players need in a pitch. Say we goalkeeper need 4 defenders and as more but 3 back whatever. DNS so more defend. Me and Fabon to Martin. That is their primary job. In the midfield, say we separate players now. You will be more so edumane say member born to Martin. Ne bi so eduma zombe boa na strikers the ball to atenem. And na strikers so the ball to atenem. It's more park in either you are preventing goals or you are scoring goals. Obi what I say. And these teams, it was similarity say. They are all very good in the offensive, and they say in the offense, no more good. So one key issue will be play out in this game, how well you're gonna be in defense. Because Alpha City strength are the team who love to want to express themselves and go forward and do the kill. The same thing at Madrid. So it doesn't matter. Score Madrid too. Let's check Madrid near Liverpool. Liverpool took 2-goal lead at home against Madrid. Yes, the players no more Casacho they still came up with the offense and they won the game. Obi a team that got to even go. Okay, let's play cautiously. Maybe goals, maybe Emra. But one thing about Madrid is that's what I like about I keep saying. Only neighbor now send even 1 or 2. And their team are entirely so 1-0 in winning match or best stadium because even if they are not playing well, they still find a way to get a goal.
Okay.
It is a Madrid. I am 2 or 3. That is what makes them very difficult. On a day at Madrid, they must Zidane or Beji, one more he will get a goal.
Okay.
It's only 2 there Obwa again. Say only Madrid Bobo na pesa o shena OBS possession here at least 60-40. And it's not Barcelona big now, so no munya Madrid. So but later now unsa Madrid kate possession no something about 55-45 now Madrid making inroads. So that is also another area. Say Pep Guardiola master in possessive game no. Say sad no so man yes 55-45 and also obi closer. It's very difficult to beat Madrid. That is one thing about Real Madrid. So that's what is gonna go. Senior Makani, yes, teams way produce goals because fixture we from 2016. This is what I know: 18 goals now 2 teams there to be the Obi surprisingly Obi has 9 goals each.
Okay.
Obi has 9 goals each. But then the City a favorite in say over head to head Nana Andy Eka. I think Andy Uka 3-4-3. That is 3 for Madrid, 4 for City, and 3 draws. 3-3-2. Yeah. With all time.
Yeah, 8 games.
You had 8, the last 8 games, but with all time no, maybe 3 for Real, 4 for City, and 3 draws. So 1, it is closed, and I closed. As I say, you're close. No? In recent times, the City were advantage over Madrid because over the last 5 no, Mabona, Madrid win or more picky and or more they call extra time. If I'm right, because the last game Madrid saw Banabun, we went to extra time and it ended 3-1. Yeah. So before then, not City and a lot of the City were a bit upper hand over Madrid in recent time. Before it was the opposite. That is one thing that also plays out for City because Obeha, that's it. In Obi, we are guaranteed goals also in this game because Obi has 9 in the last 18 goals or it means that team beyond bet to me as a goal. Madrid biggest threat a game we. If they were next the 15th title, this is the biggest threat. But Madrid will be Brunibeka in different form. Obi Oman we need 2 and Oman draw 2. And say AS Madrid, what is going to happen in their game? They might pull a surprise. In another day, they might bottle it up. It's such a team or you're more dangerous because Untmin predicted exactly what they are going to do. Unlike City, name so more form. Okay, so more form, I'm go the enemy baller. But Madrid, no, they are highly unpredictable. Yes, I agree with you, say Copa win, no, and there are lots of confidence by Madrid in this game. Because it is something they were looking for a long time now, or Mwenga. Intended to me, I the turning point. The good thing for the Madridistas is this. At home, they are strong and they have an impregnable record. And that's it. The last 16 European games on my ball home, no be winning 13. Just a draw and a loss. It is our stadium, easy. On the part of Man City, who say, now or never. And now or never, and acquire never ending. Who say, yeah, be our I feel with your mind, your moon to menje obi. No massa bebe, I feel your mind, your moon to menje sane koso. But I think say their trump card should be Haaland. So I'm bet to me change things a Haaland did that changes never. On say the recent 3 semi-finals are City Accord. Madrid are dampo mutu. What's that here? And the team will have City pass you a Real Madrid, so they should be very careful. City is only psychological. Why am I saying this? Because there is an obstacle. Obstacles that even Pep Guardiola himself. 6 of the 9 semi-finals are Wakono, Onusu Elusu. And Real Madrid dumping them in 2 out of 3. And Pep Guardiola also being dubbed consistently in the semi-final. So when your psychological tune-up and Fanko game, it might be disastrous. But so much me work psychologically, they might come into the game. But for the record, Guardiola has very good record against Real Madrid. Okay. As a manager, we're winning 12. I draw 4, Elusu 5. And at the venue near Kobobo na yemu home, but a bill hono. 6 wins, 2 draws, and 2 defeats for Guardiola. Okay. And that also stems a very good one. But a year ago, all say he was beaten there, and eventually he has to be dumped out. But even that game went to the extras. Yeah. And in this one, he ain't quite extra. Obi Watimas here. And even a draw for Guardiola, that 90-minute results will serve him good going back to your friend is saying England. But even in England, in Drew Metro, Real Madrid also have a very good record via a dangerous against the English teams away. And City will still have to fight it home and away to be able to escape. Now, On say City last 4 away games no in the Champions League ending in a draw.
Last four.
Okay. Last 4. I know of Bayern, Leipzig, and Dortmund for that matter. But also winning out by with Gemma. Last 4 ending in a draw.
Okay.
What's I say?
Okay.
Silence here. Okay. Now, another area person me here, players to watch.
Yeah.
Erling Haaland, no doubt about that. So no as Champions League to no buy.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Okuta 12 goals. Send your start. Now say be Ronaldo's record of 17, if I'm right, in a single season. Maybe or BT, but send you 12 one. I'm not sure he's going to beat that one. Meaning saying
yeah.
Elsewhere, no. Madrid, so Kevin De Bruyne more home occasion on between the be afraid Chiraba, but more consistent, and American. Yeah, well, Karim Benzema, who is very consistent in these big games, and the guy I think is a fantastic player. Or Vinicius Jr. And it's our boy and your friend Rodrigo. Also, that we say Vini ne Karim and to me am famba. Who baby or be free? No, be winning games. No, and the City needs to keep an eye on these 3 and the major money at the moment. But Vinicius Jr. The last 10 goals I was in the competition, no, a moon 9 a bar before the hour mark. Answer a beco 68 minutes, none go na then. To me aba. And in this game, no advice is 1. Error must be limited by both teams.
Okay.
Because when big teams and our big guys say a little details and a bit to me separate because will be a guy.
Okay.
Into little details when pay attention and they the difference they must so more limited error. Error on the same in football error be a penalty. It be a red card. It be your own goals. They need to watch against that.
Okay.
Again, no, they must be very attentive in defense. And America, more strength, hugely attacking, more attacking talent. Until they should place premium. They should be clinical. And which I know said they know. And that's one thing about Madrid. Madrid, when they get first, second chance about Kubetum, Untuminko say a lot of chances in this game and want to win because you might not get the opportunity again. So they should be clinical in the sense that when the chance comes, they should bury. And there should be what I call there should be cool runnings. Like they should keep their head cool.
Okay.
When yes, I say game we know. Obi bet me say that provoke you. And so temperament was ra. Obi bet me akoye bibi. Obi hu anu waje card na odi frame.
Vinicius
into onye cool because he's a very good player. Now battles na wa can Vini die no. John Stones na me say Pep Guardiola be using in the midfield against Vini and Sakra no drew mo attacking third.
Okay.
Because Stones as a defender were using Ohoma, it has worked. Now Rudiger, Haaland, no doubt about that. If Militao has been there, I think Militao would have done better than Rudiger. But Rudiger is not a bad player because he's been here consistently, and I think he know what it. Then Cavalier and Grealish will not be bad. Obi,
final prediction.
55-45 for Man City.
55-45. 55 in favor of City.
City.
El
Bernabeu.
Oh, okay.
And 45 for Real Madrid. That means the game is going to be close, but I think City has the edge this time.
Bernabeu.
Yes.
Bernabeu.
Yes, sure.
And over 2 legs.
May I wear pass a ball Bernabeu.
Over 2 legs and
Bernabeu the end
Man City will
55%. Real Madrid 44%. Because Real Madrid defense is in shambles.
About possession and
no, I'm talking about game the possibility of win.
So what's your prediction?
So my prediction partner there 2-1 City will be an ideal.
2-1
City, yeah. City might come out with a double chance at least. Yeah, sure.
Real Madrid.
Sana mimi
huno. Yeah. To Real Madrid.
But who say Madrid ne? Media sana mi huno.
Into Madrid in Kugo.
I think so 2-1 for City will be an ideal.
Okay.
Scoreline.
Fantastic. Maxwell yeah that's bebre. Mamemra bigi so na permutations ne doso. Sisi a no Real Madrid team na Luka Modric ne turn across no mo ye omodie. Nenso Valverde, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Camavinga, nkwala ne beba. Militao so enya available and also yeah dear back when say Real Madrid for no be how mo papa ye. Calvin De Bruyne or hit close to like 30 assists this season. One key player on super make a difference. It was a game. It's all Kai first leg now. Man City nya chances be brain so man to me and share. And then omo de before for be my friend Ellen Braut Haaland. I no so ni huaye e papa ye. John Stones on the central midfield on Rodrigo. Real Madrid not Carlo can say be say player ni din war listener so no Luka Modric omo maka nyina no we decide here we so omo maka nyina no ene na omo de omo beka ho a must win for Real Madrid say second leg e wo Manchester City for a home agro no Uhwehwe mu no etisɛn.
Obi between Manchester City and that of Real Madrid. Over these two clubs are not say you back was in Champions League. Certainly about Real Madrid ding. That is a fact. We the team Real Madrid free on man. Players in what team limino. The kind of experience Oma gaining in this particular tournament. With no disrespect to the Manchester City players. Football tournament be a wumbiano. There were certain players who are familiar with the tournament when it comes to winning it. And some want get closer to the trophy. It makes it difficult to be Finch and have a faster trophy they free on. And those kind of players, players are Real Madrid will be the change out of Manchester City. That is number 2. Number 3, leaders now the teams in him. Eddie Akosano. Football and net is Eddie Okwakum. So there is always a commander off the field and on the field. Where commanders no mukita these two teams are. Your coaches ni mienwa. The teams in the Nimina. Yeah, but your Champions League experience. There was also Champions League, no. There was a Niama Koyeman in the Champions League. It's a Brawa Bo, our Champions League. What you mean, Pep Guardiola Bra? I heard that of Carlo Ancelotti. It is certainly Carlo Ancelotti, and I'll be the first. So I'm only a favorite in this particular encounter. Because Champions League now able to there is no coach, absolutely no coach. And Modimo was in the Champions League. A change that of a Carlo Ancelotti. In fact, Champions League now able to Riaseno, on only manager Waje Kasiepa, and 9 coach behind Yebida. Omo back close about Persley, and that of a Zinedine Zidane. Our magic territory. As the Carlo Ancelotti baby Ojinano. Pep Guardiola Nankata as a coach, I feel all bumpires over to me Afra Kwakudro. Because he wants to try win these laurels, not getting closer to the level of that of a Carlo Ancelotti. But what has you know? You look at one thing. Sadia Bakono, Aubeshano. The junction of why it matters most between these two teams. And Champions League, you know, I search that. Clubs chance here out of the Champions League now. Ultimate call and imprecope that same season, Ubo Reman Waka Champions League nibi Debbie. Abra Washas yes, I will talk here. Now we'll build a team for the future. No, it doesn't work that way. So you have to be consistent in the Champions League. Oboko koduro nim kakra na wafrim. No abafie. No abesesha onema ye na osan kobiem. No wafrim, no abafie. Gradually now we'll get close to the trophy. It may be a Real Madrid Ginano. Even if they don't win the Champions League this particular season, Madrid club no enter any problem. But the coach Carlo Ancelotti no problem. Because Real Madrid Champions League no wajia. But who coach Carlo Ancelotti na be person will be secure wajuma. Winning the Copa del Rey for Real Madrid, no. Madrid for you in China win say your achievements. Already league near far gone. A difficult Real Madrid beat me at league, no. And the Ankaunya trophy a prestigious. Now the Madrid supporters so normally people money you. And then until the Bema Carlo Ancelotti any abre so bet me at the Champions League, yes. But Manchester City Pep Guardiola so few say Champions League require a fast J, which is always getting closer to the trophy no free no. Oma tries hard now, and this is the time. So I'm betting me the Champions League because with no disrespect to AC Milan, Inter Milan, about Champions League don't much be the change out of a Manchester City. Yes, I am correct. But I know Omumi teams that keep on so Manchester City team here no cross this particular header against that of a Real Madrid. And your problem on fan man so betting me this particular trophy. And your free teams when me in some. It's the Pep Guardiola. Any Man City, any brand of the Kwakwa room, different. Talking about getting close to the trophy and then winning it. You will time at Chelsea decided to move Champions League. Or Champions League, they are not calling him no could do final. Near film against Manchester United. Because Manchester United team no Sabre no a Champions League bida. I testify now their experience, but not Chelsea didn't mean maybe. It's organic experience in the way, you know. In 2012, Okocha Bayern Munich. In the finals, the Esther Bayern Munich GB, not Chelsea GB, but Sabre not Chelsea gaining the Champions League experience our final, so they were confident enough eventually. TBJ trophy need the free Bayern Munich in them. On university progression now, they feel that they've gotten to that kind of level. So you have Champions League now getting to the semi-final. Now Baba final BM. Now Baba do stage where we are only building upon the previous performances of Manchester City. It's a brain in here. That is why some of the City supporters are saying, say, it is either now or never for the club Manchester City. Obusha Real Madrid, the last 5 games are our ball in all competitions. Madrid, I hear Mama a Diamano. Madrid they lose 2 and one win 3. Osha Real Madrid, baby, you just say playing 5 games. Now we lose 2 are in 3. No, yes, I am more than a 50% record. Be 60. But all that of Pep Guardiola, baby, you know free by Obi. Pep Guardiola and Manchester City last 20 matches. Pep Guardiola win 17 and one draw 3 on Lucy. The last 20 games are Manchester City abo in all competitions. One win 17 and one draw just 3 on Lucy B. So if you are looking at this particular record, I don't need the Baba be remna. Manchester City team need a year at the chain that of Real Madrid. Domestically. You are not first in chain. What makes Pep Guardiola team no crown who that Real Madrid there no? Oh, in the last 5 matches in the league, Pep Guardiola win the same matches in Nina. Madrid 5 now. Onona lose 2. No win 3 no. Pep Guardiola we 20 now our body free ho. I was 17 and draw 3 now. The last 5 Pep Guardiola winning Nina. So they have a lot of confidence. I don't know about this particular game against that of Real Madrid. Madrid also were dear Bako. I best serve as a morale booster. The game against that of Osasuna. Osasuna is big. Every only quality to that of Manchester City. But domestically, set in Bebo League season. Do want to be a in the cup final there. And you be on the team letting me up on home day. It is a Real Madrid. And you win over that of Osasuna. Ebema at least Madrid that kind of confidence and morale. Because I always say in football, winning mentality comes by winning. The more I watch, and on your side, you get confidence. It's Madrid that team at least when you cap on it. Ebe money GDB, so bet me a room, no, they are quite baby, and so what this particular game. Madrid, the children on a problem, Kakrawo. Rudiger, a fine central defender, of course. Anytime he gets the opportunity to play for Real Madrid, or train the quality, say yes, or also a player given a lot of opportunities, or bet me a be the Abua club. No. But then again, I always say in football, there are certain positions individual brilliance and quantity being you from out. You need understanding, cohesion, and cooperation now about those positions. And some positions now I can't want them. Any positions being Ubenya central defense and the account the friend is 4 and 5. 6 and 8 and a 9 and 10. No matter the individual brilliance or quality, some more and say more say any as our cohesion understanding now. It makes it difficult, especially in big games. I'll be a lot of pressure. Over to me a general now, so when you that kind of results, I'll be here. It's found that these 2 central defenders were quality. Yes, admitted. But so no. And said that more a lot of time this particular season. And that is where the problem is. The left back position for Real Madrid, a man for few say a weakness. For me, I don't see it that way. Kamavinga right from the World Cup Qatar. Actually, our France national team said the left back position, your position, are given an opportunity. Obetimia take his position, no, the idea. In Real Madrid, the few times he's gotten the opportunity, he's played and played it well. Personally, me feels at Madrid, a weakest link our team, a Fernand Mendy. It is a Fernand Mendy, you now come having a boss our position now. It is a blessing in disguise. One thing I also want to say, because on the flanks, Manchester City, Jack Grealish, Bernardo Silva, these are people are going to play as wing backs. And the Diama City team, no.
And choose the City back or 3 back now.
Yes, City back or the 3 back formation.
Okay.
Yes. Madrid back with the 4-3-3 system.
Okay.
Because they know the kind of team they are playing. And certainly pressure bit me about Real Madrid. So City back with the 3-4-2-1 formation.
Okay.
About the 3 back. 3 back, they likely a Walker, Ruben Diaz, and Emmanuel Akanji.
Okay.
Because they can ache. The last game they played against Leeds United, a Kenya injury. I want to be a part of this particular squad. Oba Mfimfini one man. Mfimfini is say Real Madrid's strongest department, Pep Guardiola bet try to outnumber Real Madrid. That was our position, because on no coach any. Some Madrid strength the honeymoon Gina and football are about strength and weaknesses. It is a honeymoon man who did Gina dia. Maybe Kisho say neutralize what man who So to me, I say Juman pet or bet to me any results. I be favorable going into the second leg against that of Real Madrid. John Stones, a player in recent times. Pep Guardiola Kwakobo game. That's what future midfield near so robust. I will be here or that kind of energy. Any physical, any takataka, any baban fit for Buana. Or you see John Stones, no about Rodri the account because Rodri more or less plays like a deep line playmaker.
Okay.
It will be here or yet den kaka. Robert Bowen Pinfio. Setting your baby to these two. Or you see how two now. The Abamana outnumber Madrid won't Pinfio on a say. Or the Kevin De Bruyne and Kogundo and Benjamin Yulu and
double 8.
Yes.
Okay.
Against the three midfielders of that of Real Madrid.
It's 4 against 3.
4 against 3. Not the outnumber. No, a lot of the possession.
Okay.
Oh. And that is where Real Madrid ever break aka.
Bernardo Silva ni Jack Grealish mo. Omo ntenten.
Mako masem.
Okay.
And na make say Nita Kamavinga kon anim bebre.
Omo ba be ka.
Yes.
Ikaye ni
yes.
De Bruyne no.
Yes. And omo attack it so. These people are going to be supporting Haaland anymore.
Okay.
And Haaland, as we speak in the Champions League this season, with no disrespect to any other player, but he's the best striker in Europe. Apart from league numbers or the Amano, Champions League gonna head the top scorer. Watch out 12.
Pure FM.
Maybe Madrid is trying to watch this season. And she need that of Karim Benzema. But Benzema, Luka Modric, Muna, almost all experienced players, and they are big game deciders. I want a Man City and Shen Yobenya problem.
Now Vinicius,
and no Nana Mekano. He is the key man in the Champions League in terms of goal contributions. Haaland has 12, 1 assist, and a 13 goal contribution. But who per player? What combine goals and assist pa? Our Champions League this season, Haaland led that first, and no Nana make us say 12 goals and a 1 assist. Vinicius Junior a 6 goals, 6 assists.
Okay.
In the 12 goal contribution. And Odiama or Champions League anymore.
Okay.
This particular season. So he's that weapon for Real Madrid. And the battle between Onone Walker.
Osansha goes to English teams power.
Yes. And he's one player. Gradually, or because our players now, bet me about Mudi, so bet me at the Ballon d'Or now. When he gets a bigger opportunity, a bigger platform, a honor we are seeing attention. When a honor no try na adwin say, obet we are seeing as a ball no nimbo. And that is where the problem for Manchester City also is.
Okay.
Obi, Osha these teams, players what teams them almost strengths, any weaknesses, any quality, any experience, any bibiana kikabuma. Me who so be winning there.
Okay.
Pure FM.
Madrid won the problems, but Manchester City hasn't been perfect this particular season, though they are in the form of their lives. And these two teams are there and goes to the big flow. So when I'll go for a double chance for that of Manchester City.
Okay.
Though I see it to be a draw. Okay. And it is going to be a goal scoring draw. Possibly 2-2.
Final prediction.
A 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Yes.
At the Santiago Bernabeu.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Normal could be a fixture no it had.
Okay. So no you better once me drew.
Yes.
Okay. Mate. Max was 2-1. Real Madrid and Imbeguase. And I will also say 2-2 yes. Okay, Matthias here. Yeah, the back dream. Why? Yeah, the massive brain. Okay, and 9th May, but I did back to me. I catch Real Madrid fans and they say, "Sabone content 10 wawa Monshe Ikai Gondogan goals and say mu Martin or the Gadishano on him shepa into born call wings wa Mama dream call wings or Monshe Saquano." Ikaye Gondigan or Rabox ni mo ehumpa. Na say Real Madrid dey press ya mo hwe Man City for so long balls no. Mo hwe Real Madrid ne Arsenal no. Long balls. Mo say Akanji abonu 2 na ba na Kevin De Bruyne apem na no Haaland apem na Kevin De Bruyne afa na se sa strategy no mbesa yusu ne. Nti strategies mienu a metumi dey atom anim no. Na ball no dey ejina Rodrigo so. Rodrigo akola no. And I bet you so. Okay. Makonya metimu de mean to me nya prediction. Inti ya baba fie. And then 9th May 22 years ago Araho Sam eto Ghana football. Na ye ka say opanyi Herbert Mensah they atu ne ho so for the last 22 years. Say obeya doye asa kai nipa ensem bi e course so e wo samre nim. Inti minim say jay o videos ne na no pay walk kakra. Herbert Mensah edi animu emo ye no yɛbɛhwɛ kakra na yɛtumi ewura nsɛm ne mu me sure sɛ bebree na kai nsɛm wɔ course 2001 nya afei na yɛsan bɛbobɔ so nanso ɛyade a na nsɛm mu no yɛhu video no yɛ live on Facebook ene the owura Herbert Mensah yɛ no na ɛyade a ɛsɔ ani papa yie work no na kyɛ sɛ ɛkɔ yie a very nice work na I'm consistently surprised that Herbert Mensah de bia no for 22 years onyayo 22 years de bia oye work e kai nipa awerɛhoɔ kakra ɛma yɛsua nneɔma so efrim but na nsɛm yɛ football no obi aso tumi ya bo referee way ya pai way asum Tamale City ne Aduana Stars de course no ɛnoa bi nie wɔn ɛnoa bi na kokɔ so a ɛde main 9 fi ɛbaeɛ nanso yɛbɛbɔ owura Herbert Mensah abaso no krani wa kyerɛ sɛ a refrain pa de bi ni so na de obeye aboa Ghana football de bia na yebe kai that Black Wednesday no obeye na waboa ama football so atumi according to work kakra and a course where Herbert Mensah share so I don't know na no na executive council member Nana Odro Safo Akasa me pese etie nsɛm a executive council member of the Ghana Football Association ni nsɛm nie.
So far, 1 point over the far Eddie free. I put it in one fan. Who did you still on the qualifier? One fan. No matter what you boy and say, I won't be a minute. Is it good for a put it says 1 point? No, some more put it is supported to more qualify. Who confirm wedding? Who confirm wedding? Who gets it to trust me? Who confirm wedding? Who qualify? Who must qualify? Young mommies. To trust them one up, who them what will be here class about pollution? What's I have a poop in the perimeter to for some more fat get out of it. We ask I say, what's the main forget? Because fuck me, boy in the perimeter to war. Because the community team, what can be that? What can I bring with that? I said, what you told to be holding the follow of it and to buy you want to spoil everything. When you want to talk, when you are talking about something that doesn't connect to the FNO, and they say we are ESCO. We are GFA member. You are the weapon. Every one this one. And the ESCO member and also you are the weapon. You continue. Yes, you will get him. You will get him. You won't be the piano to form. Mr. Bajem, because who I know who be a journalist. Journalist, 350 was a journalist. I remember the man also the 250.
Nana Odro Safo executive council member na Port City versus Okowu United game no koye draw ewo Kukurantumi in the eastern region and in same way ekọ so yesrabem say audio no mu na hokese na so I don't know into Odro Safo no wan kasa bibi be na na Bravi da be catch what ka Drosafu jai kasano o kasa faso bia ni so oh man Maxwell
Obi yebebo Mr. Herbert Mensah abaso the oil is good the money is good ni say one eye nka o kaka ya adwen o ti ase se ne be ya be hu said this what happened May 9th what is it all about a Hearts ne got a yin in no more match. Now match in a bono it ended 2-1 for Hearts of Folk. But nanko for few say referee no modern bona and conkan ka ball be say offside what you say. But obi no credit woman is saying no na the reality of the game. The game took political stand. Your politicians no ombe to me aye nneoma ye. But then ade bia e gina ombe bembia no obi at the trouble at the boy. They need to look into that. It took political stand because I yet say it is a fact. Obi Utie may die in the Wool Hearts of Folk fan. But I can tell you in the year 2000 Hearts of Folk success or Munyano. majority of the finances they came from their leaders who were in government. So Kotoko people also felt that almost side no per their culture, they are also with the other divide of the parties are be ruling Ghana. So now that there is change of government, they also want to see something. It's in the third game now, so most of you referee because they were bent on winning this match at all costs. And they saw issues in the buy. But this is what I'm trying to say. Match na ye corner here because be kaka say BBC esi. Because nkakotokoni has anxiety obi obehwa yenkun tokwa. Eye ano baba we yesro yaso and all the because every household abeko biano ubenya kotokoni has ye rivalry kan tokwa nim but say the main night. But obi enyoma esi ye na ye sad ni free on impending for the so the match is not enough. Because be any surprise enough say na in the main night ya ye come main night I was the executive committee member eka any dia oye. And big time disrespect to the general. Only says lawyers will and all lawyers will fight him. Or catch a journalist or just saying. But this journalist is a solid journalist. Miriam Mary need to Baso. Also, ESCO member also do 250 Ghana now. Period. Obvious respect to be Juma. Because more ESCO for minor year journalists or more work and complete. And obi meboa.
Yeah.
And what people this is what people should understand. E we are seeing na ye kase ye kwotena abemo. Obi uti ase enye possible. Ye see enye bi mo mbekire enkwala ade. Radio ne yete so na obi yenso sports na ye yen. Unim say release stress ne doctors ni ade nyina no mutie di ye operation a omutumi koyi. Enti obia nyamena ne nyansem na odi obia se be obi be sofo, obi be teacher, obi wati ase, obi be tonyom, obi be ye that's how it is. Enti wunya aduma bi na wo ya it doesn't show say you are better. It's hard na be before adwin na wrong. Enti ubonso na ma no look down upon people aden ya meme wa how handi dey. And odro safo Mr. No penny but should be very careful. One, o start in this of na pia be konye. Eno nko die what sign do we have in reality obi eden ye kobobo same po na wo ba we executive committee member na ye de stones ne your friend say in nuane ma de aba ho a okra na esa we intervene say bi kra mesrem so that because yes, blessed are peacemaker because they will be called the sons of God. It's when you like peace and chesa what say you, but it rather makes your stakes higher. Since I say he's been the obiamuno. In any case, ya wo ye nyina no. And he no free call esco and ye breakum Arsenal, a breakum Chelsea. Omo park a crowd to me. Upon the summer, when I nim kasa ne legends, koni way, kona journalist J350 ni ade na chesa won so park omo park at thing. And a crowd to me. 80 park we crowd to me and say your might be a obi the people in are more serious. Ye pese ye serious kwa anima. And ka wo crowd baby I wanna see you free. Because obi a why team now born some man so we team now team park a crowd to me. And so football team the first na so we a park. Obi say obi a park a crowd to me kwatena executive committee. See ya no baby see for my bay. Because up Takashi Park there ho. Sa ni subai Takashi na odiem. Minya so said the leader of the F and Adam na Antonio Benekets mun your mon KF no. Randy Abe mo office on best anyway. You know Randy why I love Randy. Play a beer no what bought Heart of Lions obi asma make up from the cheke. Wakas Lions the Nekada. Randy on the oka obetua. But no so expect to also ye den ye adwuma no. Se wo contract so. Now ka se bia mo bie ma. Me se me ka me me tumre. Prince Akwa. Isaac Kwanza. Omo contract so ye no yes or per se on your open up another contract. Certainly lay down foundation for them to come to Kotoko. Ye catch and say no boys no want to go to Kotoko, they will not play again. And one or do release ma and yes Cobra no so no problem. If the boys don't want to, omo buy so money me bonny obi and obiaka a career. So if they want to go to Kotoko, no problem. It's around your house. And no or release your money boys no a call. In that way crack on Oboy no captain under 20 so outside omo midfielder no or captain under 20 way Master Kuno the team now omo J Wafo no he was the captain that midfielder. Oh boy I had a name from Ebeba. Oh that nice boy no ball pa.
No teammate.
Oh Lions or ne akwa ne kwan some boy nko no so back talk about later on ama. Oh I don't need the make it in the amount. I think he was the captain no ni but midfielder pa. Ena omo ye no release omo. And even the player themselves say it. Say Randy the only yedma or a professional. He will make sure say Jumane the obi obeye. But what dear wom say 2 cities cry obi unsabeka. So times now so mobiema obey release you. And unti ad kunti na me support FA4 way because na meaning what Randy is capable of doing. Meaning so what I say because na meaning what he's capable of doing to that point. So this is what I'm trying to say. And say we I didn't date sa May 9th in the buy no. Say yanko tackle sa didn't to us ya. Obi ebe to me match akọ heaven. Bibi answer. Heaven di obe to me and say obe match. Okay. Now what ya drink a DSC so because he doesn't have power to influence now. Obi asa woti hey. Over all the ideas ye dear Ghana football be and say dear Ghana be. But you don't have power to implement a bedding. Odi answer all kind of mic so we are. And I radio so you are where you don't have the power to influence it. It is up to a mom influence. So be fan and so man fan. Job your man fan what they are wiring. It's not make us say when people are blaming journalists say born and kwe yekahwa mempedo. Because we can give you the idea. You see what they need to understand. There are some journalists. They are also highly even educated and mokra moti top on. There are some journalists or mokra ya war mono obi omo ndi hiada. And ra me call penny me father Reverend Felix Kessel. And then he didn't come. What I say? And he was telling me a whole lot. Ebimo even Cromote Ghana, Cromo citizenship was US money. I don't know anytime beyond person come back. Obi so what I say, Bibini or no bet to me. So we should all give respect to each other. Because then at the by referees here moye sebe rough ewo ball me. Obi o mojai.
There be more.
So that's all.
Yeah.
Fans here moye rough. Nyem penny for na be so much moye sadian. Consistently, there was certain venues there. Sa no moye. Even Adriana venues, say for example, me happy what goes on.
Because now Kanea Isaac Chum.
Isaac Chum.
Former Chum.
Yes, Chum.
Or Norway.
And come or Norway, yeah, Chum. Omo train and Kamoba.
Yeah, Isaac Chum.
And on Chum ni yes on yeding. Or no or peso beba. And them so no a call ball lower team no dinga deal at the coin. One with the amateur. Empty clearly. This is what I'm trying to say is that the issues na de e ma ye be dru ho no. Say yan tackle ni year. Ena obi adeba ko ni say eye me hu se ne me kan otwi ba eye adwenpo like bibi sengo for trim ene mo de yesa akoye se mu sisime mu be sisime we because otisoro ho ntino be sisime because ya de akoso over and over enti e was say you working on is DNA ma e this ad the ba obi ne ye tu ase. I don't know why league aye boy yen fair. Do you know why the Ghana league can never be fair?
David.
Yes, starts a league now. Your team be on the relegation or monko. Unim team score.
David.
Ah, Nasa ona yantechi and Nasa Kate, we FA president, Nasa me Max on a FA president, me team ball liga, me team beko relegation.
Oh, say possible.
David Ghana yanko. A quite be a beckham. Nanyamina me run it things. I hope you damn it. It starts a league and Ankasa fairness in you. And one thing so I hear.
And nothing on the autonomous league in Ebano.
Yes. That is very good. Anthony Adeba, I'm starting league and call for was high impression. Say we more dear. It's all say your friend is saying Legon City's late dreams. Dreams show mo shepa, but who comments on the buy.
Pure FM.
Hey, na record the G and all the RTU for our culture. But no more change the words, so be on best keep ban. Ebi cry na the omo can cry enim. Obi say what I say. Enti ebia we pay asem, we pay asem. When I said that he say, and this hand your money back. And see, what I'm trying to say is that let's try to be fair. Although ye ni pa yen doing fair 100%, but ye doing so will be fair 90%. I will be fair. Nyango po kwa ten no be bunobi. Onim say ya wa yen doing ye kron. But he wa bigger be 70%. No atwa ben ho. Ana me boa. So onim. And even in the Bible yango for David mo nya me pe mo so mo di boni. Yeah. But still, Moses go bunyami asem so adam eboa. But still otwomo ben because to say ye the tools ye at the best 70 there or more. And say case ye be fair kakra. I think say obi be yisa no. They this are the way ba say ye nye fair on the ground. Also obi team bi pa boka no asise ni team pa ko gyina so okobo ball na referee bi asa that J penalty bi. Obi usika o ma hwe obegyina ho asu. We club chairman obesu. It's na nkofo bema na omuyi omusika no. Nti ye nyina your responsibility as a nation. We any the referee. Onse nka referee the obi yesu no so obeka so obi referee mo kai. Ye ka so obi referee. Na respect ye the mom kra na ye asan players so.
No credit.
An obi meboa.
No credit.
Enti wo see so no ya ye nim bobo no say mo bobo a na ye pese ye na ekodi referee eno kra attention ye ne ye nya girls no ba na ye kaso obi ye referee na ye sere no e wo Ghana ni nyina ye mponche die ya obi say what ase enso referees no de me ya ne say majority of them e teacher for and they have me because teachers there nka wo de ade so mo nsa bi o mutumi ye mane ye obi teachers wa abada like omo wotema omo like those things onye hwekra ne kasa kra obeka na hwe former president Mills utie onye hwekra se ne obeka sakra na obi ayeden abafem enti me ya say omo na omo wo into that when more omo yes and your money baby they should speak to themselves because even Lord himself now so a teacher any dia we a teacher any you are a great person to omo try no almost the same because ha me baby
okay Maxwell me that baby biggie in 22 years into the May 9th disaster course in 2001 in Ora Hebetmen Sasa organizing work yetie odro safo so nsem waka se odi nuane aboba park am say problem bi ani ho yenhwe and of course we are near right games about sonim
obiam Hebetmen said the only thing we can do or say is say yebebo na baso say for the past 22 years single-handedly on what decide say ade na I see any ade ni say bisibiem enti say sabre na beben anata sabre ni duru honko ade a I so obodawuro because o shase Saturday no omudi kan ekọ work baako on Kumasi Asante Koroko supporters they had to book supporters ekabomu eye ne fefefe e wo Kumasi ha ya and eventually was signed to ABM and then so just because and May 99 kasa to the extent to say those affected victims are only mono or kobilum fie kokomo muska any ade omo hwere omo ade hye no now omo ade hye ne breadwinners omo ne hwefie ni ade no okọ to that extent say okwa kwakoshi omo no omo muska say omo nye no omo mfanto omo ho any ade enti for Hebetmen ade everything is doing about May 9th disaster now is see 20 years for someone to decide say solidly they be obey no kwampo no it's something good to talk about and bona was here papa na baso but obi we no ni free honum dia beyond the Hebetmen no we as a nation there na yesu free May 9th mu yensu ahwe senko man abibi say ya to no amanfo hwere omo nkwa nipa bebrebe ewuye I was just saying there are a lot of things they see in football anymore and then can you say sanya mani si biom but those things I am so Emma men and just and see say supporters in before stadium no matter to near Marco Park so supporters there to 2 seats and the bro referees near there park so sanya mana Emma the security men on that day was stadium before ye almost just almost 2 tear gas I am so much supporters of Coco Hair Boko Moncano. Obi, and now that's so yes, I am a various stadia. This season, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and in Swatre, I will Swatre home. Now supporters referee taking decision on money in your home. Now supporters Nasha Slomo Tony Amadeba Park and so. At the blue referees, you know, it's now as a referee to go Jina Center. So they may have no more to encounter. At a point, referees decided to omun di match in biom. Now some penny for come. No money on workers a poor match on my referees digitum. No more about to a game in so. This is the kind of country and a footballer you go so ball ha. Over we are into now can know some I see what doma. Sakala United coach. I was an atadia Papa Bishabu Tanko. I am a dressing at the away game. Everybody against Adriana Stars. Now I see a supporter.
Pure FM.
Sebi you. Mpeni for more mudidi. Manusi sumina so. Ashia Johnson. Adi a good coach so. Just because we are away. Kala United nankasa di home. Ona media mabeshia. Media mabeba no match omo no mabuomo.
Pure
Koto beba o. Na supporters that koto kono mabuomo. Now say a nation's FC and the Basake Holy Stars. I want you to say, no more nations for. It's in your man at the main disaster the buy. I mean, no, now you do football and you will see a free. Yen see a shame free. You go see a son, you're my body now. because of football. Just because of football. 3 points. Bona umobi, umo 9, umo 2, umo 6. Yasha yen tiauka. Odiane to be kofi no akwa koye de no ada no. Utimi hwe unuanim di dua body tirim because of football. Etime na fne si ye no. I was the fia bibi free no. Yen fia hwe him free. Anu and a hard game. We've had days in the Ghana Premier League. Team me back away, near Kwakwa Bono. Yabuni we no bebo homa. Team ni so about reverse 6 channel. Now before say almost your month about Mbabuomo. A fair near the judgment be babontain. Near Fusa Gasabre and come. I a new era in Ghana football. I see a change game, no. You change the game, the Sunday Madadana good to a cotton. It's your boo supporter piano. Ya bu obi na bibia no na so si bo ho wie ne ya water pitch ni wie na so ya kama na players ni be gina so ne ye bebo game na why na eba be player no. And then we cry about stadium attendance. Say supporters in cost stadium meanwhile sabi o supporters in cost stadium in some hunu bi say am obi atwere ne ba enya sa twene akobo referee cool no.
For me it's about the time that
ya bu referee ni cool wie ye ya wa ya so autopsy report about bonten e say na referee ni yare dada ansa na okwa di game no referee no yare no 120 fie okwa park no to no okodi game no ene ya bu na ansa na okwa wu. So when these things happen almost exposing crowd from here to me chom ni mpo no I cover these people. I'm cover those people. Me say in every football town, hooligans wo ho, mo bo amanfo mo ha adwene wo kro nim no. Obi anim sha nkofo no. But yet ade ni sia, ye nchi obi a. And ye mpaji for na football no so na ye di blame ne be ma mo. Tiensema oduro tafoka. This is not the first time. And you oduro tafo ne yakoka brekum Chelsea pitch once ma. O ka kire Obama so o ha Nigeria for money ha no. It was oduro tafo. Live on TV and radio. O ka kire Obama sponsor Sadiq Obama. Say, o ya Nigeria for be money ha no. Just because yakoka brekum Chelsea pitch once ma. Oduro tafo against Steven Apia. And also about Beninemu. Today there's another one. Offer me, I'm offer no send me one my when you have such positions. There are other ways, sir. Now go to me, I can be with the chance I'm throwing you. Of course, I'm a ESCO member. That's a more stadium. No, be at them, be at them, boy. Maybe I mean, this I want in America, and one of Philippines. But there are certain answers, sir. I was all the man some joining man who say yes. Maybe I'll bet me I be found, but the Naya says, CIO get the idea. They're doing TV. Because every match day, at times there are security around. It is security for no more info. And another any money cost. It is a police for that's what we have to be a kobo between not police for and to me and China. And ya ESCO member they bet me acquiring a Libyan. It is true. But who call out the first work out some chance and trony, no. The fact was just 3.5 inches a man in Kawasamu. Obiaka to get 3.5. Oko Tony baby paru trouble Akufuadwa. Oyam Krabesho. Just because Akufuadwa decided to overtake a position, His Excellency, a position over some Ghana. And Sadi Pakona and Akatu 200 cities no. Okamu Akufuadwa Baba Sumono, it is a Yama Bianco, you are quite so Canadian. A 3.5 now, and see the question was an ESCO member. Miss a major one city crown one in Yama question. 3.5 they said also. Me do one Ghana city. Now do 40 billion. Now one in Yama question. Because you've taken a position so over some me. And you won't sue me, Yama me miss questions. But the truth open 2 media, me for 2 million now. Oh, do it for one Kasaye. One Kasaye cry. And these are things, sir. I know the man go for blaming the ESCO ni FA no. Certain decisions are also take. You be cost stadium ni akwa Obi until see a betting go for stadium ni prosecute you. These things are never going to stop. And and Santa. And I'm on betting me a little guardian. The powers that be. And to watch you are genesis so. Send you maybe because of football more and more. Won't take a decision being found. You can talk to the security operatives. There are times, Ghana Football Association in Penny for a game. I'm not picking intelligence. Someone for referee last season. Sky FC ne Samatex. Almost I'm picking intelligence. Sky FC Kwasama boy on Mabuamo. 2 weeks before the game, nobody saw that for good Sama boy. 2 weeks before the game, there were soldiers. Our Sama boy, because no one person will protect the Sky FC. And this ought to be when you protect your club. The maintain supporters don't be being protected. The entire players I have other teams there won't be being protected. That is why everybody has a problem. Yes, we trust about it to a better racket. It is an hour out to so be cover game. No, what is so quiet. Babono, what to me for soldier for man who go Sama boya. I didn't know be there won't be the Bibano. I don't have a man go for because the owner of Sky FC, I am part of the Ghana Football Association. I don't think yes, sir. That is what people are going to be talking about, friends and cronies. And then you say the football, yes, sir. It was for some nights and 20 Bissau. For a catch, you know what Geneton chain. Even if it is one Ghana city, and only your Wasem, or Niska or Yon or Heno. Let's assume without admitting. So do I do one city, and Yon or Sheno. Name of the Jumas and some training will be our question. You question Nano, if a man some Churino. Ghana football, I mean, and you will be a football crew. What we call stakeholders. Involved, Yenny bit me a born ye. But here the Subai be saying, yeah, the Casa be saying, and then the be saying about a football now. There is no way to football in the
Okay. 22 years after May 9 disaster, who and someone Bubobano, Nukreni Odro Safo, Ghana near. So I can say, Sebion in Krama and Kran, who ya chain papeng, and someone Wakano, Udia. I shall be can so much. Why this time or Bonnie Cooley highs? No, but in all honesty, I think the next elections for the Executive Council no draw Safo. With all due respect, mean you know our position no ebium. I think you don't deserve to be there. Okay, Vincent Atinga, captain Emma Mediama, or say Mediama for any bre some Ghana Premier League no.
Before the game, we were coached and we were too much determined to win this game because this game is very important for us. Because when we win the game, we will be on a second position. But determination and then hard work, we were able to win. So we are now on the second of the table.
Okay, Vincent Tatenga and Ron Oswenya go 2-1 win. Jonathan Sowa Oswenya go Mamediama 2-1 win over Bechem United. Coach Kasim Mengel, Jumedi Nebane we one of the most respected coaches of Ghana Premier League name Kasim Mengel in same year.
You are witness to whatever happened at it. Especially in the second half, we play about only 25 minutes. The 20 minutes of wasted time on it. We were playing, we couldn't get football to play. They pack all the ball boys one place, collected all the balls from, and when the ball goes out, we have to wait for some time before another ball comes for us to play. Association, this is not football. You are witness to whatever happened today. I don't want to talk about officiating. You saw whatever happened. So I won't talk about it. You are witness to it.
Na Ghana football no say coaches no crank cars and power for there no coaches no mon cars and for product no but you expect the product to grow. How can I contradict Kasim Mengel and Samuel Walker? Coach na mo Juna Park no so no see the ball boys na go akogu baby and no no ball no kwa mo ball papa mo boy 20 minutes they aka nyina wait na ma wait masa oh Ghana football na nkasa na say go but yana say I vim kakra ya na push your mumpa because me no me hu de ekoso mediama ehye Bechem United the come no mo team back on Aduana Stars the Kerala game no so ekoye 0-0 Pakwesi Fabian in same.
I can tell because look at the numerous chances in the first half. We could have buried we could have finished the game in the first half. We messed them all up, and that's football for you.
But if you want to win the Premier League, you can't be creating chances like this and not scoring.
Exactly. Every day we come here, we work on scoring. and yet I don't know.
2 valuable home points dropped.
Yeah.
What does it do to your title ambition?
Well, a little shaky, but we are still on top. But so we're still fighting.
With how these guys are playing, you think they have the mental fortitude and the character to go all the way and hand the people of the title?
We'll keep working on it and see what happens.
Pakwesi Fabian, head coach of my Diana Stars. Now, Shaibu Tanko, our head coach of my Kerala United, in some way free. Domaeba say if she Sabi Jones so good in honor. Also, it
has been a match that was on my heart, and indeed, I mean we've drawn it. I'm happy because I was expecting a win, but thank God we've had a draw.
You came in with a well-rehearsed strategy, and it looked like it worked for you in both halves. You didn't really create so many chances, but you didn't concede as well.
Yeah, I mean, we created, except that we couldn't utilize it. Because when you look at the first half, Duffy had a clear chance with the goalkeeper and hit it somewhere. I mean, that is football. We create and we score, and we create and we are unable to score. So, therefore, we have not lost the match, and that is, I mean, most appreciative.
In your last 3 games, you have not lost. It's positive for your survival ambitions.
Definitely.
Pure FM.
Former Real Tamale United head coach now with Karela Shaibu Tanko. Nensemen say na league atwede ani City Diana Stars that's row or 52 points. Mediama Tosumienu or 50 points. Bechem United Tosumiensa 48. Mwaedio. Brekum Chelsea Tosu 9 46. Hartwell Tosunum 45. Kotoko Tosunsia 44. The Bieni Gold Stars Tosun son 42. Samatex Tosun Watch 42. Accra Lions Tosun Kron 41. Legon City Tosu do 40. RTU Tosu do back one also 40. Tamale City Tosu do mienu or 39. Kerala Tosu do miensa also 39. Dreams Tosu do 9 or 38. Accra Great Olympics or 38 points or Tosu do num. Insua Tremain Tosu do nsia or 37. Ken Faisal Tosu do song or 36. Kotoku Royals the some relegation. Omo 23 points. Omo nana almost say politicians no. Oh, what your team? Oh, the Aba Premier. Oh, say politician and send uska. Na oh no team now here no. Na one first cano Uncle Toby Diameton. You've read Ghana football party. Autism Nana Jose Okranu Udia Oga. Goal scorers, top goal scorers, Hafiz Konkoni or 14 goals. Samson Eduku or 14 goals on also Tamale City. Abednego Tete, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, or Bebiani Gold Stars or 12 goals. Meshake Free, Eso Brekum Chelsea 12 goals. And Steven Mukwala, Asante Kotko, on 11 goals. Okay. Biggie, Diana draw no, ebe how one because it's not fear now about draw Diana Chesa Semo.
Yes. Ghana Premier League, you know. Not only the Ghana Premier League, almost every league ever in Libya gets to that business end. Fake business and then real businesses. And they do our stage now, especially in the Premier League, you know. League in the Bono, our friends and cronies. Adriana Stars the last 4 matches in our account. Omo dreams FC wom. Adriana Stars last 4 matches in our account. Dreams FC wom. Bechem United wom. So depending on time, I'll be shares our teams, you know. And the kind of results almost show that material moment, you know. And they be defining who to so fit. That is what the problem is. So Adriana bet me do that stage and say also about Dreams FC. Now what Adriana choosing between winning the Ghana Premier League and answer Dreams FC call relegation.
Pure FM.
And Obianim say do this stage. Say the name Maxwell Lekano. Yen krom hanu mene die. Say me 2 minutes me de be say sanema ama mi team. Na niema ko yi amamia. Certainly me use this out to me no. We can hear twam we are. So and some now RTU for church or good social media now. RTU for no were clearly talking about Ngophobia more Ghana Football Association and then the GFA president. So referee Timika say player of RTU say who name say a GFA president team na na bonana. This is where the league has got into. South stage, you know, any state, you know, and a Ghana Premier League na duru. And it's not Ghana for any brilliant to the extent that also Michelle Jones or good coach because no one they hear any frustrations in the yes idea, no. I want to baby idea no Bruno. And you're very difficult. And the media man for them why you say into their new stadium no. I was so many silverware papa bi and the Coco Rasa stadium. So league, is going to be keenly contested. It's a Diana Stars there. Points now I'll drop you off, points are behind pa in winning the Ghana Premier League title. And no frustrations, any brand before, and I normally coach and so yes, I am a normal because I want to matches in a cana. I'm going to tell you difficult. So meeting me at Ghana Premier League no be.
Interesting. Story be free Asante Kotoko Asue by MC Joseph Amwako. Asante Kotoko player no almost suspended indefinitely. Na opinion na keka kan say BM say anu den kakra. Me person committee me de ya na masumu no
de kakra.
Person
would say asem ni ansa no di awo.
Yes. Asem no one tie na ukochirechiri mu a na okoka asem fufura na eno so asem MC asem no nipa no kro send ade na odi asoso asem na mi mintie he no wa send me yentie okay Joseph Amwako.
People think they can say whatever they want to the players and nobody cares because the disrespect for the players is too much, bro. You can't do this anywhere in the world. You cannot do this. It's really disrespect to talk to players. You even exchange words with players. You think Oli Kotoko is losing games? You think Oli Kotoko is the biggest club in Ghana? Do you know what the players are going through? Do you even care to know what the players are going through? Would you be happy enough if you're working for 3 months, 2 months and not being paid? Would you be happy? It's not everything that the players need to say. It's not everything, but you need to see the effort the boys are doing for the club. We're killing ourselves for the club. They're killing themselves for the club. And if you're not ready as a supporter to support the players, then what are you doing? Because you have no idea what the boys are going through. It's impossible for you guys to even think a little bit about the players. It doesn't make actually sense. It makes no sense at all. Because you cannot talk to me as a player the way you want to talk to your friend. Because you have no idea whatever is going on in the club. You have no idea. You're just looking at the surface. You're just looking at what is going on, like in front of you in the club. Deep down, we are in the players. We are in the team. We knows what is going on in the club, and you don't know shit. You don't know anything about the club. It's just like you pay, you go to stadium, you watch the games. But football is way beyond that, brother. You need to wake up. You need to see beyond that because the players are giving absolutely 100% every fucking day in training, every fucking day in the games, and you're not getting.
Where the Power. One miss and Tieni Bio. Masumu Kikam say my GM say foreign player, but Joseph Amwako the Nancy Oko is a Finland. Sweden, eh? Well, they can't call Finland. No, but Sweden. So, Joseph Amwako.
People think they can say whatever they want to the players and nobody cares because the disrespect for the players is too much, bro. You can't do this anywhere in the world. You cannot do this. It's really disrespect to talk to players. You even exchange words with players. You think Oli Kotoko is losing games? You think Oli Kotoko is the biggest club in Ghana? Do you know what the players are going through? Do you even care to know what the players are going through? Would you be happy enough if you're working for 3 months, 2 months and not being paid? Would you be happy? It's not everything that the players need to say. It's not everything, but you need to see the effort the boys are doing for the club. We're killing ourselves for the club. They're killing themselves for the club. And if you're not ready as a supporter to support the players, then what are you doing? Because you have no idea what the boys are going through. It's impossible for you guys to even think a little bit about the players. It doesn't make actually sense. It makes no sense at all. Because you cannot talk to me as a player the way you want to talk to your friend. Because you have no idea whatever is going on in the club. You have no idea. You're just looking at the surface. You're just looking at what is going on, like in front of you in the club. Deep down, we are in the players. We are in the team. we knows what is going on in the club, and you don't know shit. You don't know anything about the club. It's just like you pay, you go to stadium, you watch the games. But football is way beyond that, brother. You need to wake up. You need to see beyond that, because the players are giving absolutely 100% every fucking day in training, every fucking day in the games, and you're not getting.
Okay, Joseph Amuakon, Kumasi Asante Kotko player. Nansemo to Kwayam and Nansem Crano, the case be by Emma. Say later or more clear now, Sambo memoir. Court continue and register for the second round, right? Yeah. Okay, so court statement in Joseph Amuako 20. There's an infia wedding no has been suspended indefinitely pending a final determination through the club's disciplinary procedures. This is due to his misconduct on social media, which the club finds unacceptable. And the club statement on Joseph Amuako. Okay. It's
yeah. Obi, I think me happy with the suspension. Because Uncle Swa,
only supporters no na.
Only supporters.
Yeah, I think
in supporters ni ndio moka.
Hey, yes.
Omu ni ndio woku onim na omu sorry omu church.
I say he who feels it knows. The otini down on him saying decision efa. And now assembling in answers. But I'm happy with the suspension. Do you know why? Say and suspended boy now. Other players will be tempted to come out, and they being in their face, they be on back out and someone very really more dangerous, and it will hurt the club. In the suspension, the bema obi or person back out be a bejai. But Ghana as we are, the eba ben say we are ye be far boy we ni ahorono. Mewa. Na sem ne wo ho.
Yeah.
Mewa.
Into there na wo boy ni complaining.
The issues are and there the issues are numerous to be mentioned. The playing body themselves are because nim pennyphobia din come. So they also confined in pennyphobia. Yeah. And when they come out and also one or talking about disrespect to the players. When that happens, automatically the players can't give their best because they don't feel at home and they don't feel like they are loved. It's in a me catch or say coach no. So be Adrian coming no be calling ya yakopam. Thank you was aquina. Because the more he speaks outside about Wayno, it doesn't help matters. And what we need to do is that issues now kulande ban. If you cramp management no cry issue be ho mu nim say no ntina e be players me san jo momfa or mass suspended boy in internally the omfa normal investigate so that they can so if they are way between more clear as to how to go to solve the problem. It's suspension there is good. So the other players will not follow suit. Meaning because no bomb no just 1%. Because yes, no only one. Wow. Because once on the way abanes will be so push other person who say be obey to me the biaba. It's a suspension the right thing, but omonfa issues no more address it. Because in a wrong situation will be to me pay right situation. That's what I can say.
Okay. Biggie, over funny say now watch our game quick now yako Grace Gift. Wow. Oh, our friend Matthias said the entire boys need to me winning. I'm saying. A better chance that you biggie.
Obi, one thing they say, Asamna Joseph Amuakano. I will say, Libya Mekasa Omo Kanu crew, we are say, Paumi Dipamiensa. Yeah, you be on the bofu, Obi our boy and our colacatoa. Sanko for me and San the Kanu crew, we are say, Pa. And Osha Joseph Amuakwa, he's talking out of anger. It's in some branch any canning in any no cray. And some I want a book. And will be a shan a buffon who is any money dear P. But then again, in 70 blue harm and any yard, blue harm and any yarding. I only here in Ghana. And most of the times the team and Koya, your job players were on your bomb management of war. Only here in Ghana. Outside, yes, I thought I have a management, so you have a board so. But I don't need a time on my trust. I won't say, Adiano, I can't do Yewushe. Shannon Everton supporters, no, they were talking about the board. Manchester supporters, Eka Glazers assemble. Let's look at the number of years Everton board ne duo, and the number of years are United Glazers ne duo Manchester. That is one year back on Massam. But how you Maguire Munina supporters show more club come against Rome.
That's a bomb threat. Now say Harry Maguire amount for some the bomb continue fee.
Yes.
Now Enrichi and Tiana amount for call Messi fee.
Yes.
Oman ko name a fee.
E ko name a fee.
Inti se support
come against Rome.
Na fe na wunim dia wo na.
E do a player. Untimi me kan just support and say okọ outsider untimi player and katasa. O ye wan.
Big ye fancy na wo fa ko jomo atna se. Joki na doso. One was 7 million and joking not doso. ewo kuo nim joking no adoso who say asani aba players nim asani a free board management supporters aba players joking adoso you guys are not real I say a komamwa na mo ha ni a shift him up like a sinking ship asrochi ni bo na mo ko e bo na maba. You guys are not serious. You've joked for far too long within this club. Someone 20-year-old player and someone kaka. Ofakojo mache.
Ajubre asante kotoko ajubre. Hey.
Kura kika bi kire benyufo edin
asante kotoko
edin papa edin pa when there's no leadership that happens then sa na esi
obi ago we wo
nti akura no asem o kan se munim de ekoso okuo nim nti panyin bia ni wo ho nti ama afia asem akola e catch supporters asem akola catch supporters munim de ekoso na mo tete o na mo sorry na mo kika kan sem hunu 20-year-old player the beer grew no panyin mu akola mu panyin na ntokwa sa asante kobo match na nipa 710
sa di we nyina sha se
enra no se enra na emi won enra me share Leicester City ne
Fulham
first match na
two Leicester City Fulham Leicester City
omo bon ewia o
2
me cry me who you know I was shocked with
Monday
match ben na ekosu ya live
league game
who nipa de o
that year me as one am
na UK na holiday
David
omo ko aju na omo go parts are any football na gu afa na mahu confirmation agu football na gu because for even a player to be talking this way it's pathetic you see when Hardwin pa
na executive council so do dey nam no drugs afo
no drugs afo no some catch obi also ne nkrama hu ya chem nipa de
da hada
ni sure so be executive council this will be
obon to our election said this year
October November
obon to asako okay